Hey, good afternoon. It's Bob Trade Genius, the 24th of January. I want to first start off with a coin that Phil mentioned this morning. And we used our crypto money machine, the Trade Genius Short Swing Trader, to identify an entry point of a coin that we're pretty interested in. And and so you can see here, this is on the 2 hour. It it flashed on the 20th, but we weren't really watching it. And then it flashed to sell. And then, they just got back from speaking at some conferences. There's sort of a bit of a buzz. They're going to open their exchange at the end of the month. And we said, hey, this might be something to watch. And as we were looking for opportunities, we got a buy signal on it. And, um, and that was yesterday. And then, so we put the video together. Phil does one before he goes to bed every day. So it was a good 8 hours since he put the video in. It launched, and then pretty much the whole day this thing has been shooting up higher. And those who joined the trade are up nearly 50%, even if you got in after the announcement and that video that we put out. So nice trade that we put together for you guys. We find these all the time. Join our group, make some money. You'd have paid for a year's worth of subscription service here, just on this trade alone. And if you join any of the winter specials, we will add this as part of the subscription. You can get the short swing trader. You can also use it for ETFs as well. So it's a nice signal, and like I said, you can go ahead and get it if you buy into the winter specials that are going to the end of the month. Afterwards, we're selling it separately, so you need to be a customer for the end of the month, and then it's just going to be a separate product. It's really, really good. And so, moving on from the cryptos, Phil will cover the rest of them like he always does in the evening. I'm going to flip over to the futures because some really interesting things are happening everywhere in the market. So first of all, this is oil, and as you can see, here's the day trading money machine, and has two parts to the signal here. This is for Thinkorswim. This is a separate software package you can buy in case you're interested. But when this thing, the money flow that we have, it's on a 333 signal, something that we developed, is saying, hey, there's probably money coming in. At the same time the announcement came in, most people that are at least retail is not trading in front of this. So, if you caught that, that's great. But then you got a sell signal here, and then we got a buy signal. This is saying that the selling is abating. At the same time, we got another crossover of money flow, and then it went embedded. And then this move here from 64.89 to 65.99 is it's $1,000 move right here. Okay, so if you like the day trade with the day trading money machine, you can buy it. Again, it's part of the winter special. I would take advantage of it because if you buy this one, you get the TradingView one thrown in. Not bad deal. And then we're not done yet. So yesterday, I did a video yesterday. I scheduled it for 6 p.m. yesterday, but actually it's going to go out 6 p.m. tonight. So I may just delete it. But I talked about the blow off in natural gas yesterday and exactly what it did. It's been scaling down. This is the March contract already. And you can see the day trading money machine just works. That's why I like natural gas. It works really nicely. It oscillates beautifully, so you can short it on these crossovers, or you can short it when it crosses the overbought line that I have here, and you can short it on the signal depending on what you want to do. But it's a money maker all day. I didn't trade this because I bought UNG puts yesterday at the close, so I decided not to be so aggressive because tomorrow's the report and we're still trying to cross and roll the contract. So I don't know if we're going to get anything hinky tomorrow. But this thing's probably going to go down for about a week, and then there's going to be some cold air again. I think we're going to get a pop, and then that pop may run through the end of the expiration of the February contract, and then I think after that we're going to get a pretty hard sell-off in natural gas. The production is record setting, and once they can start filling these tanks again, and demand diminishes, is that we'll see natural gas fall pretty hard. And then that low we're going to get, my view is probably the lowest we'll ever see in natural gas probably in our life, because now we're going to be exporting it to countries that pay twice as much as we do. So they're going to arbitrage that differential away over time. So anyway, I think good opportunities. So UNG puts, if you like to do DGAS, you can do DGAS. But tomorrow's the report, and after that, we'll kind of see where it goes. Now I'm going to pound through some reports here, and because I think things are changing, and I think today the market is had a really interesting day. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, but I just want to get a bigger view here. I mean, this is just the ridiculousness of SPY, but you know, it's still on a buy signal across this 280 on this. I mean, it's been since November if there's any kind of selling pressure at all in this thing, and it quickly reversed. But today it looked like it was going to go ahead and create a engulfing bear pattern, but never happened as normal. So SPY is still chugging along, but I think its days are getting close to being numbered here. So I'm going from on volume standpoint. This thing pushed up, went right up to our volatility stops, and it's pushing back down. I'm not going to short vol yet because I want to see what the dollar does first, because I think the dollar will put pressure on the stock market. So XLF was struggling early, and now I popped it again. I mean, interest rates are climbing pretty hard. Again, banking's still on a buy too. Just amazing to me. VXX, we just talked about that. Tried to break through but couldn't. But I think it still does. I think we're going to get up to here. That'd be a great opportunity to short volatility again. The Qs are weak today. And, you know, somebody was talking about maybe potential rotation out of tech into energy and commodities. We might be seeing that happening before our eyes. But this is getting the closest. I think IWM might even cross today. I'll get to that. Apple, you know, Apple's struggling. So this one might be, we'll see what happens after the earnings report come out. But they channel checks haven't been positive. GDX, you know, this was kind of really wild here. I mean, boom, and then boom, and then boom. And so I'm not really sure what's happening. You know, it's the yen is pushing up. This happened in September too. Let me zoom out. That's what's giving me some pause here, is that I think once the yen, this is when the yen popped last time, and I think once the yen turns over, it's going to put a lot of pressure on gold and silver. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. It hasn't been moving like gold has been moving, but you know, I rode this whole move up here, and then I've been sitting on the sidelines, and then when this thing started to roll over, I went ahead and shorted Nugget with puts, and then they just ripped it yesterday. Not sure if it's going to hold or not. So I have that, and I've also have some minors too, so the pain isn't going to be as bad, but it's still, it was a big reversal. Southwest Energy, this is what's telling me, you know, this should be going down if oil and natural gas are moving higher. This is telling me that the balloon's probably off the rose for natural gas for the next 6 to 9 months. Just flip through some of these. I'm not going to talk about them all. See, oil here's the same thing, but oil's getting ready to reverse too. This is just incredible moves. You know, you're talking 40% move here since July in gas, in oil. Not sustainable. Twitter popped and dropped. Facebook. Okay, DGAS is getting, I think, bottoming out here for a trade, but waiting on tomorrow. IWM still in a buy. Silver, this is a big pop again. You know, I think we'll have to watch what happens here. See if it gets up to 17 for SLV. See if anything else I want to talk about here. I think Netflix is taking it out of Comcast, but Netflix isn't making any money. It's just amazing to me. The gold broke its double top, but the miners haven't broken out, and silver hasn't either. So just something's just not quite right. Where, let's see, NVIDIA. Anything else of interest I want to show you? Let me show you XBI. I think this is see, it broke out. I mean, this is an incredible move. This is 10% above its volume weighted average price. That's a standard deviation of 10x. I mean, that's just incredible to me. I mean, this is driving up higher and not on it's on smaller volume. And so these things should be turning over and coming back down to the VWAP. Let's see what else is there to show you here. Might be interesting. Is yeah, I'll show you Nugget. Even I talked GDX already. And so looks just like the silver chart. And then I'm gonna buy a position over the next 3 weeks of First Majestic and GG, just in case this move here with the miners catches fire. And I bought back AG again at 718, and I'm gonna do 5 buys of AG and 5 buys of GG over the next 3 weeks. Just look for best opportunities to get in, and because if this thing catches fire, I'll show you a weekly on this. Okay, this is 2016 when this thing went from essentially $3 to almost 19 because they thought gold was going to get a bid. And I'll show you gold. Okay, and gold is now at a double top, and First Majestic is at half that price. So there's opportunities for the miners, or the miners are saying we don't believe the gold and silver move. So I'm not sure which it is yet. But anyway, I'm going to do some more videos tomorrow because it's going to be a really interesting day, and I'm sure Phil will have some good crypto ones out again. But think about joining us and make some money. Have a great day. Bye bye.